Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope wherever you are in the world, today has been treating you so well. In today's video, it is so warm. If you can hear my blinds rattling, I have to have the window open today. It is so hot. I am struggling, but we're going to do some beautiful makeup. I'm going to be talking you through everything that I have in my collection from Catrice. So I did a video just like this that went up last week all about Essence. Today we're doing Catrice because Essence and Catrice are now available in Boots, or rather I should say on the Boots website, and not all of these products are currently on the Boots website, but I am hopeful that eventually we will be getting the full range in the UK on the Boots website, and hopefully eventually in store too. I know that you can get Catrice and Essence in Primark. Again, they don't have the full range there in the ones that I have seen, and it's just easier, generally speaking, to get things in Boots rather than having to go into Primark. So I'm going to be going over everything that I own from Catrice, what I recommend, what I don't recommend, and I would love to hear what your opinions are as well on all of these products. If there's anything that I am not mentioning here that you really enjoy, I want to hear about it, because I love Essence, I love Catrice. They are fantastic, cruelty-free, affordable brands. I'm a big fan. I love so much of what is out in front of me currently, so let's just dive on in with a primer that I like but I'm not going to use today. This is the Soft Glam Foam Primer, and if I just shake this up a little bit, you'll see it's like a pearly finish. It's so beautiful on the skin. Ever so slightly tacky. It does come out like a foam. I apologise if you can hear sirens. It comes out like a foam. It's very like a very interesting texture, but it smooths onto the skin and it's beautiful and hydrating and glowy. I don't feel like I need that today. I am already glowy because, like I said, it is so hot today, but I am going to go in with this. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. If you like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, if you like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, if you like all of those glowy products, but you don't want to be too glowy, you want a little bit of coverage, you want to look nice and hydrated but not sweaty, this product is one of my favourites of the year. I only tested this for the first time in January, and this is my third tube. Not even necessarily because you go through it so quickly, which you do because it's so fantastic, you want to use it every single day. This is the Catrice Soft Glam Filter Stick. I have this in 010 Fair Light, and if I just swipe this on, you can see it's a little bit of coverage. Let me zoom you in. It's a little bit of coverage, but it's just glow. It's just the softest, lit from within. She's drunk all her water and eaten all her fruits and vegetables. It gives the softest glow and the most beautiful finish to the skin. So I'm just going to take quite a dense brush and press this in, and all I have on my skin is my usual skincare, finished up with the Bioma SPF 50 always. So this, you will see as it just presses into the skin, so quick and so easy, looks like nothing, looks like your skin is actually this smooth and flawless. It's such a fantastic product. Like I say, if you take anything out of this video, let it be this product. There's a lot of good products to come, but this one really does take the biscuit. So it's not a foundation, it's not basically any coverage, like you can still see all of my freckles, but it's just soft and glowy, and it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I wear this pretty much every single day, whether I'm putting a foundation on over the top. It really adds that sort of lit from within glow. You can add it over the top of a foundation to add as like a cream highlight over the top. I feel like it does look a little sweaty now because I don't have anything else on, but it's just perfect. It's just perfect, and it's so smooth, and it comes in a load of different colours, and it's on boots. Please just go and try it for me. Do it for me. So for foundation, I only have one that I've ever tried from Catrice, and this is the True Skin. This is so much coverage. This is like full coverage, natural matte finish, very long lasting, looks beautiful throughout the day. It's not the vibe that I'm going for today, but if that's the sort of finish that you are looking for, I highly recommend that one. If you have tried the serum one that comes with like a little squeezy pipette thing, do I need it? Because I've never tried that one, and I feel like that would be the obvious answer for me. Like, that would be a product that I would enjoy. I've just never tried it. Let me know if you think that I need that one. But I am skipping foundation today because we're going soft, we're going beachy. I've got my summer dress on, I don't want a lot of coverage. So there's two concealers, both of which I really like. The True Skin High Cover Concealer, the matching one to that foundation. A lot of coverage, matte finish, all of the things. Again, if that's the vibe that you're going for, you would really like this one. Again, very hyped, very worth it in my opinion. A lot of coverage, lasts very well. Great shade range, really like that one, but like I say, not the vibe that we're going for today, so I'm going to go in with this one, which I also love. If you have dry skin, I think you would really enjoy this one. I have got dry skin, I have got very dry eyelids and like my under eyes, so I like the sort of serumy texture of this one. This is the Catrice Instant Bright Serum Concealer Medium Coverage. And it is brightening. It is just the perfect amount of coverage for the sort of vibe that I'm going for today. Very soft, very glowy, very natural. This is one that honestly just lives out on my table all of the time because it's so beautiful. So I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes, and also just going to add a little bit of coverage sort of down the centre of the face, just to knock back the redness a little bit. But this, in conjunction with that glowy primer stick, is basically an everyday rotation for me. I love these two together, and this is so thin, and just like, it's not the most coverage, it's not the most, but it's so natural looking and thin feeling on the skin. I just love it. So I'm just using a damp sponge to, whoa, the wind has just picked up, to tap this out, and then I'll tap it out with the sponge across my eyes as well. Again, this will dial down the coverage a little bit, but I just think the finish of this concealer is beautiful, and it's so thin. Like, it feels and looks like nothing, but she has slept. She has not. She has not. But, you know, it does the job. It absolutely does the job. So you can see, just adding that tiny little bit of coverage down the centre, it almost dials down the glow a little bit from that stick, but the skin still looks so good. It still looks so glowy, so natural. Nothing looks or feels heavy. I love. So for brows, I have a brow pencil from Catrice that I love so much it has no writing left on it, but I do believe this is called the Catrice Brow Artist Stylist Pencil, and I have this in Perfect Brown. So I'm gonna go, it's a like sharpenable, just a regular pencil, wooden pencil that you sharpen. I'm gonna go ahead, do my brows, and I'll be right back. There we go, so brows are done. I really enjoy this brow pencil. It's the perfect amount of not too firm, not too soft, the perfect amount of pigment, because it's potentially a little firmer than a lot that I've tried, but that means that you can really get those little brow hairs. You can really get those little strokes, and the colour is just perfect for me. I love, I really enjoy that brow pencil. I don't have a brow gel, so I think I'm quite happy to go without. I'm happy with how the brows are looking. So onto the colour products. Let's add some colour back into the skin. This liquid bronzer, it's beautiful. This is the Catrice Melted Sun Liquid Bronzer. This is in 015 Sunkissed. I do believe they had one like fairer than this, but I think it was a little bit more cool toned. This is a beautiful, oh now there's an aeroplane flying over. I think I'm gonna have to close my window, that's gonna get really annoying. It's the perfect bronzy colour, slightly less pigmented than, for example, the e.l.f. one, but similar, like a similar finish, very like natural sort of soft matte finish, but actually potentially a little bit easier to use because the e.l.f. one can be quite crazy pigmented, and you know, it's just a little bit easier to use if there's a little bit less pigment. So you can see it just blends in so easily, blends in so beautifully, and this shade is beautiful and warm but not too orangey. I feel like it's got a really nice almost like red undertone to it. So pretty. And the finish of it, it's not a glowy finish, but it does sort of take on whatever finish is underneath it. Ultimately, my base underneath is quite glowy, so it doesn't completely block out the glow that you get from those other base products. And now I'm looking like a beachy summer glowy goddess in September. It's fine. So I do have a powder bronze that I want to talk about, but I'm going to go on to a cream blush. I've got two cream blushes that I want to talk about. First up, the Blush in Charm Multi Stick. This is in the shade Coral Cutie. This is a beautiful, bright, almost neon corally pink colour, but this is a matte finish. Then this one is what I'm going to use today. So this is the Blush Lighter Stick. This is from the Generation Joy collection, and I don't know if this is available anymore, but I love this, so I'm going to use it today. This is in C01 Flush of Joy, and this is a stick that is like half orange blush and half beautiful golden highlight. You can see how much I've used that. So I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to swirl into both of these colours, but mainly the orange, because I do have highlights to use. So I'm just going to tap this over the cheeks. I did a video, oh, when was it? Last week? I don't know, I only filmed it yesterday, but I did a video recently talking about my favourite orange products, blushes, eyeshadow palettes, lip products, etc. for the new Taylor Swift album. And so many of the products that I'm mentioning here I also mentioned in that video because I feel like Catrice really gets colour right, like the brighter, more fun colours, and orange would fit into that. One thing that Catrice, or rather I have never tried from Catrice, is a setting powder. I feel like Essence really do setting powders right. I have tried one from Catrice and I threw it away immediately because it was blue. And that was it was like a marbled, I'll put a picture up if I can find it. I think it said that it was like brightening or something. I was like, it's blue. You put that under your eyes, it's going to cancel out all of the work that you've put in with your concealer to cancel out the blue tones around your eyes. Yeah, I don't recommend that one, but I don't currently have that in my collection. I used it a handful of times. Every single time it looked awful. So I decluttered it. so quickly. But that is the orange blush, the blush lighter. I'm just going to tap over the edge with my sponge, and again I feel like it adds that beautiful glow, even more glow. I'm going to look very glowy because I'm not going to be using a setting powder today, but that is how the skin is looking. Beautiful, beautiful. And for powder, bronzer and blush, again, I've got a few options. The bronzer, this is the Holiday Skin Bronze and Glow palette. I think this is a dupe for a Charlotte Tilbury product. I honestly, I don't know. But this bronzer, it is a matte bronzer, but it's beautiful. Again, the colour is just perfect, like holiday skin. It really does sort of reflect that beautiful holiday bronzy colour that I would go. I don't actually know if they have different shades of this. Oh, you know what they might do, because this says 010 out of office on the back. So it may well come in some different shades. I don't know off the top of my head. I've had this for a while. I really, really like it. I reach for this a lot, and I am just going to put that across the eyelids a little bit because once again, I don't have any eyeshadows from Catrice that I really enjoy. Same as Essence, like I just don't think their eyeshadow formula is very good. Again, I've tried a few, nothing has stayed in my collection. So that is the bronzer. Just bring that down the neck a little bit. Just try and make it look like this head belongs to this body. Yeah, that's the bronzer. A matte bronzer, but like, that's fine. When you've already got this much glow on the skin, that is fine. And then I've got two powder blushes that I wanted to mention. They're both glowy, so we have got, they're both glowy, but they're actually quite different. Do you believe me? This is the Cheek Lover Marbled Blush. So that's what that one looks like. This one is definitely more blush with a touch of glow, whereas I feel like this one, which is the Soft Glam Baked Blush, I feel like this one is definitely more glowy. If you are looking for a blush with a little bit of glow, the marbled one. If you are looking for basically a pink highlight, I think you would really like this one. I'm just going to put a little bit of this one over the top, only because it's more of that warm colour. So this is the shade 010 on Cloud Pink in the Soft Glam Baked Blush. And I just feel like this colour is a bit closer to the blush lighter colour, where this one is very, very pink. This one is a little bit warmer. And that is my only reasoning for going with that one. Just a little bit over the top. Not that I feel like I need more glow or more colour, but I just love that blush. And again, it's another one that I only tested recently, but I've really, really been enjoying. Also running that across the eyelids a little bit. The skin just looks so good. I look like a hydrated woman. I'm not, actually, that reminds me, go and get yourself a drink. So like I say, for the eyes, I don't have any eyeshadow or anything that I would necessarily recommend. If you've tried anything, I'm more than happy to take some recommendations, but I have never tried a Catrice eyeshadow that I really love. So I'm skipping eyeshadow. I've just got a bit of that bronzer and blush across the eye, and I've got two liquid liners that I highly recommend from the brand. I've got a black and a brown, so I'm going to go for the brown one today. So I'll talk about the black one first. This is the Brush Ink Tattoo Liner Waterproof. It's in the name. It is a brush tip. You do get those brush fibres, and the product floods down into the end really well. Again, very easy to use. I actually think I've already got a backup of this one. I love it so much. And then the one that I'm going to use today, because the vibe, I'm going brown for the liquid liner today. This is the Superproof brush liner, waterproof, in the shade Cocoa Brown. And again, very fine brush tip. I love the colour of this. It's like a really beautiful warm brown. So I'm going to go ahead and do a wing. And then I don't actually have a Catrice mascara currently, so I'll do the liquid liner first and then I'll come back. There we go. So easy to use. The product, the liquid actually floods down to the end. It's a beautiful warm brown. Very easy to use. It's not too dry. It's beautiful. Then, like I said, I don't currently have a Catrice mascara. I think I've tried Catrice mascaras. Yeah, I can't remember. Honestly, I try so much makeup here, I can't remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and use an Essence one because you can also get them at Boots, and I highly recommend this mascara anyway. So this is the Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara, and this is also in brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then we've got a variety of lip products, and I don't currently know which ones I want to use, but I'll do mascara and I will be right back. There we go, so mascara is done. The lashes are long, they are lengthened, they're brown, so they're still a little bit fluttery. I love that combo. And I realised that I completely skipped over highlight. And I've got two that I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to put either of these on. Oh, actually, I might put the powder one on my eyes. But the Glass Like highlighter stick. This is a wet look on the face. Let me just swatch this here for you. It looks like liquid. It's so smooth. There's no chunky or glitteriness. I love that on the high points. Like I say, I do not need that on my skin today. I don't need any more glow on my face, but actually I think I will put a little bit of the powder right on the inner corner and sort of through the crease a little bit. So this is the Catrice Perfection highlighter. This is in the shade C01 Shell Shine, and this is almost like a putty texture. It's like a cream to powder sort of formula. It's so smooth. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the inner corner. So I've just got a pencil brush, like quite a dense brush. This does have a mirror in it, it's just covered over. So I'm gonna swirl into here a little bit and tap this onto the very inner corner, and you will see it's so smooth and almost like metallic looking, and there's no chunky glitteriness. It's perfect for on the cheeks. If you're not already looking like Seen from Outer Space glow, you know? I don't need it today, but the inner corner definitely did, so let's add a bit there. There we go. A nice bright inner corner. Nobody is mad. So for the lip products, I have a few to talk about. 2 lip liners, both of which I love. They're both a little bit plumping. They're very different colours. We've got an orange and a pink. This one comes in a few different colours. So the orange one is the Generation Joy lip liner. It's got menthol in it, so it's a little bit sort of minty, plumping, very comfortable. This is in the shade True Tangerine. Oh, it needs a sharpen, but you can see the colour there. It is an orange lip liner. If you are like me and you love orange and you are with T-Swift and you are in your orange era, like I say, I posted a video last week, the week before, going over everything orange. This lip liner and another lip product were in it. Lip products that are orange are so sparse, like there are no options. Can we please start a petition? because I feel like I need more options. But if you're looking for an orange lip liner, I highly recommend that one. I don't think it comes in very many colours, but this one does. This is the Plumping Lip Liner. Again, it's like a minty sort of plump rather than something hot. And it's also, I think it says with Maxi Lip, which I think, from what I've read, it's like a hydrating product, like a hydrating something that they put in it to plump your lips with hydration rather than it being a painful plump, you know. This is in the shade Rosy Feels Rosy, and it just is a beautiful rosy pink. This is the one that I was wearing in my testing Morphe video. If you saw that, that was the lip liner that I was wearing there. And then I've got two other lip products. A stain. This is the Seeking Flowers Hydrating Lip Stain in the shade So Apricot. I don't necessarily notice this staining a great amount, but it is very orange on the lip. Beautiful, very glossy feeling. Really like cushiony, glossy feeling on the lip. But I think what I'm going to wear today is a red to match my red dress. So this is the Catrice Matte Pro Ink Non-Transfer Liquid Lipstick. This is My Statement, and this colour is just beautiful. You don't necessarily need a lip liner with it. It is a matte lip liner, but it doesn't feel dry. It feels so comfortable. It really does last incredibly well through eating and drinking. And does it say? It says non-transfer, but I wouldn't want to go kiss like my husband if I was wearing this, because I feel like it would come off. Or like the top of my cat's head is white, and I wouldn't kiss the top of my cat's head if I was wearing this, you know? One of them. But let me apply and you'll see the colour. I am actually thinking ahead to autumn and like already putting together like my top autumn lipsticks. This will be in it. It was in it last year. It may well have been in it the year before. I love this colour. It's beautiful in summer. It's beautiful and summery, but you can also definitely make it feel more autumnal. I love this lip colour. Look how pigmented this is on the first swipe as well. I love. There we go. The red lip of dreams. Like, tell me that that is not the perfect red. I honestly think so many different skin tones would feel comfortable in this red. I just love it. It doesn't feel dry. It looks matte. I get it. It looks matte. It looks scary. It looks dry and uncomfortable in that, like, that's how matte it is, but it's so comfortable. And it makes my teeth look so white. I love this lip. I love an orange. I do love the orange. But if I were to choose between the two, I just love the red. I just love the red. So that is everything. That is everything from Catrice that I love. I want your recommendations though. What do you think I need to try from the brand? What do you love? What have you tried that you think I will enjoy? Specifically, some sort of setting powder, because I don't have a setting or finishing powder, anything like that from the brand. And also, do you think I need to try that serum foundation? I hear a lot of good stuff about it, so do I need it? I fear the answer is yes. I also don't think I've ever tried a setting spray from Catrice. So again, if you have any recommendations, leave them down below. I will leave everything here linked in the description box if you want to go and read about any of these products. Everything that I can find on Boots, I will leave linked to Boots, but some of these products aren't on there yet, so I will keep revisiting this video as more things become available on Boots. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that they get like the full range from both Essence and Catrice, but currently they don't have everything. But hopefully more will be coming soon. So that is everything. I hope that you've had a fantastic, fantastic day. What a good makeup day. I love Catrice. I love Catrice, and hopefully they will be coming to Boots in store so that you can go and see this for yourself. Please just go and try the Soft Glam Filter Stick. It's so beautiful. Like, tell me I don't look hydrated, because I'm not. Go and get yourself some water. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Cheers. Bye.